Welcome everybody to the channel. If you're new, you're welcome. Today out on a little podcast with my great friend on a dogging spot for dogs, of course, with my great friend Kato. Kato, say hello to the customers, the people, your friends and your fans on YouTube. Say hello. And so anyway, folks, I want to thank a few new people to join the channel. Only a few, but we appreciate it. My dog is just jumping at Johnny to jump out the car. We both appreciate your support. Thank you very much. And if you like the videos, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It'd be great. Get a message across to loads of more people. That's the essence of the channel, because it's all about the BBC, of course. How to become license free like Inspector C. That's what it's about, folks. And we're off to have a bit of a walk, and then to see my mother and father, who are both in the 90s now. Well, coming up to the 90s, and not good. It's something you have to come to terms with. But a lot of people out there have to come to terms with it, but it's not easy. Because every day is a bonus for them when they get to that age. But anyway, back to the BBC with my friend Kato. And of course, dogs have got a very, very good friendship with my family, so it makes my mum feel a lot better, my dad feel a lot better when they got a nice, great dog like this, Kato, who's never barked in his life. And it's a big uplift for them, because dogs do produce hormones or hormones or something that makes you feel better, and makes you feel a lot better. Anyway, we're going to just talk about the BBC for a few minutes, because obviously the thing is, obviously, with my new figures I've launched out, people get to know that the BBC is losing about £1 million a month, £1 million a month, or sorry, £10 million a month, with loss of revenue. And of course, they have to compensate this by trying to cutbacks, everything else, cancel programs, all the rest of it, and cut back. Of course, whatever's happening with the BBC cutbacks, that's what they've got to do, because they can't fund everything. And that's why the BBC has to be reformed and changed, because they can't do loads and loads of programs. The radio situation, all the TV radio stations and stuff like this, it's got to be slimmed down. There's so many staff doing jobs, all this, and of course that's why I said it needs a company to take over it, streamline it down, and run it like a business, not like a dad's army club where the old jobs for the boys, like the dad's army brigade, like the ex-politicians on the board of directors and stuff, and doing pen pushers and doing stuff like this. They've all got to go, and that's what I said to you folks. That's what it needs to reform. And as soon as they wake up to this, they will probably get the iPlayer on a subscription basis and start doing commercial radio like ITV and Channel 4. Why they're not going to do that is beyond me, but that's the way the BBC work. They think that the taxpayer is paying all the bills, and of course we've all got bills to pay, and even more so than now. So if you agree with that, please leave some comments what you think about, should the BBC go commercial, whatever you think, and it's your chance to sort of put a point of view. And because there's 70,000 people a month, 70,000 people a month not paying anymore. And of course, there's times are hard. People have to save pennies. Like I say, I'm a pensioner now myself. I'm not working full time anymore, doing a bit of part-time work here and there, a bit of this and a bit of that. But as I said, you have to watch the pennies, of course. And of course, what happens is, the first things you need to sort of go is something like nearly £200 a year license fee. And if you're not watching, you're not paying. And that's all you have to remember, folks. When they come to your door, just say to them, no thank you, goodbye, and shut the door. Anyway, folks, it's just a quick video, basically just saying that there's going to be cutbacks at the BBC, undoubtedly, because they're losing £10 million a month. £10 million a month they're losing. And that's a lot of money to lose. And there's a shortfall of 300 or 400 million, and that's hard to get back. Once it's gone, it's gone. And once people like myself and anybody else out there, the over 75s don't come back, people like this, and of course, like I said to you before, once they've gone and they get used to watching other things, they don't need the BBC anymore, they start paying. It's just a matter of time till they wake up and, you know, become more commercial, and that's what they have to do, folks. Anyway, thanks again for everybody, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.